Former news anchor and political advisor denies wrongdoing, says defamation damaged career. Shelley Das has denied any wrongdoing or political nepotism in her engagement as a consultant at National Energy Corporation and has initiated pre-action legal proceedings over what she characterizes as defamatory claims published about her earnings. Through a pre-action protocol letter issued by her attorneys and instructing senior counsel Ramesh L. Maharaj, Das signaled her intention to pursue defamation proceedings against the publisher, executives, and a reporter of the Trinidad Express over a front-page article published on Tuesday, March 18, 2026. The letter, sent by attorney Shastine Motilal of RLM and Company, identifies Das as an international and government relations strategy advisor, whose career began in journalism before transitioning into advisory roles, including work in Washington, D.C. with the Organization of American States, OAS. It emphasizes that her professional career predates her December 2020 marriage to former Finance Minister Brian Manning and insists she is not a member of any political party. Compensation details disputed. According to the legal correspondence, Das was engaged by National Energy Corporation as a private consultant at a rate of $125 per hour. The letter states that between late 2021 and early 2025, she earned a total of $1,765,365.92, averaging $43,057.70 per month. The pre-action letter takes specific issue with a headline that claimed Das pocketed $70,000 per month, characterizing this figure as false and misleading. The letter also objects to comparisons drawn between Das and politician Watson Duke, arguing the publication suggested her compensation validated his $40,000 monthly NGC consultancy. Claims of reputational damage. The letter asserts the publication brought Das' reputation into disrepute, caused significant personal stress, and resulted in the loss of what is described as a prestigious international employment opportunity. Das' legal team also rejected a correction published by the Express the following day as inadequate, stating it contained further inaccuracies and did not suffice as an apology. Demands for retraction. Das is seeking a full and unequivocal public retraction and apology, along with an undertaking that the allegations will not be repeated. The letter indicates that if the matter is resolved on those terms within 7 days, she would forego pursuing a claim for damages and legal costs. In an interview with Guardian Media, Das confirmed the matter is now before her attorneys. "It's in the hands of lawyers," Das said in response to questions. "Everything was transparent and above board. This misrepresentation is in the hands of lawyers." Rigorous vetting process claimed. Das' compensation was published alongside those of former Tobago House of Assembly Assemblyman Joel Jack, who received $70,000 monthly as a consultant to Trinidad Petroleum Holdings Ltd., and Watson Duke, whose $40,000 monthly salary as a human resources and industrial relations consultant at the National Gas Company drew public scrutiny. Sources familiar with Das' hiring process say she underwent rigorous and highly scrutinized recruitment procedures, including as many as 6 rounds of interviews described as excruciating, along with repeated cross-examination before being placed on an initial 6-month retainer. NGC chairman declines comment. Guardian Media contacted NGC chairman Gerald Ramdeen to inquire whether he had concerns about Das or Jack's compensation or hiring processes. He responded, "I have no comment on that," before ending the call. Follow-up questions were sent via email and text, including queries on whether other consultants were hired during his tenure and at what cost. Ramdeen did not respond to these inquiries. Guardian Media understands that a current vice president at NGC was first engaged as a consultant after being dismissed from another state-owned company. Calls to Joel Jack for comment on his involvement at Trinidad Petroleum Holdings Ltd. went unanswered. Wider scrutiny of consultancy arrangements. The controversy comes amid broader scrutiny of consultancy arrangements at NGC and other state energy companies. Former Minister Randall Mitchell and Senator Wendell Eversley have submitted a Freedom of Information request seeking comprehensive details of Watson Duke's engagement, including procurement and approval processes, evaluation documents, oversight mechanisms, and any conflict of interest checks conducted. The FOI request reflects growing public concern about the hiring of politically connected consultants at state-owned enterprises, particularly regarding transparency in procurement processes and justification for compensation levels that significantly exceed typical public sector salaries. The legal threat from DAS adds another dimension to what has become a contentious public debate about consultancy practices, nepotism allegations, and transparency in state enterprise hiring under both the previous PNM government and the current UNC administration.